That's wild. Have you ever owned a pocket pussy?
No.
Yeah.
Never owned it. Rented one. Maybe.
You rented one?
I returned it afterwards. Got all I needed out of that.
Yeah, I called it a lease.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Yo, we back in this thing.
Yes, sir. Two niggas in a pod.
Greatest podcast in the motherfucking world.
And we are here in the Creek in the Cave studio.
The wonderful, the beautiful, the incomparable Creek in the Cave, baby.
Yeah.
Downtown Austin, Texas.
I'm one of your hosts, Daniel West.
I am the other host, Jordan McDonald, the wonderful motherfucking unicorn. And we got, per usual, resident white man, resident Irish man, resident married man, resident of the 0305, Jimmy Clifford.
Yo, what up? What up? How
What's
you guys
up,
doing?
dog? Fucking married and shit, dog.
I'm a married man.
Proud of
Yeah.
you, proud of you.
Off the market.
Off the market.
You hear that, bitches? Stay out of his DMs.
Slide into ours.
Slide in the head.
You only want toes.
Yeah. Just send me toes. That's it.
Send me elbows.
Yeah.
Especially if it's moisturized. I like a good, shiny, moisturized elbow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Soft.
Yeah, send me toes so me and my girl can laugh at y'all.
Oh, damn.
Now,
Girl got pretty feet.
is being ashy a turnoff if a girl's super
Yeah, what the
ashy?
fuck?
Oh,
yeah,
man,
think about
yeah.
that.
What if she's like white girl
Girl,
ashy?
get your crusty ass
Because
legs
you
off
can't
me.
see it, but like
You
you,
can
feel it.
you just feel flakes all over.
Oh, yeah, no, that's worse.
Yeah, for me, if a black chick is ashy, then yeah, because I usually go to black chick for lotion,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, if you don't have lotion, then we're all as a society, we're not gonna make it.
Oh, okay. Dude, this brings up a point. Okay, I saw TikTok the other day, and it said, I thought this was funny. It said liberal men will just go in a woman's purse without asking and like look for a piece of gum, whereas like a conservative man will need the keys from the purse, still won't go in there. They'll be
Yeah.
like, fuck that. Dude, there might be a tampon in there or some shit. I don't want to
Yeah.
see that.
Yeah,
And I just find that so funny.
My mom would smack the shit out of me if I ever went
Bro,
to
I
her
would never
purse. So
go-
I would like,
yeah.
I learned from a young age, all right, you don't do that.
You don't go in a woman's purse.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
No, fuck no.
I'll
I don't know
usually-
what's in there.
Yeah.
I'll usually ask permission, but I'll go in there. I'm
No, dude.
not afraid.
Even if she hands it to me, I'd be
I'm
like, nah,
afraid.
can
What
you
do you think's
get
gonna
it?
pop out a dick? What do you?
Bro, what if they got a what if they got a fucking?
Yeah.
If I was a girl, I would probably keep a vibrator in my purse, right?
Really? Why?
Wow.
You
In your
never know
purse?
when you need it, bro. You know, you're
That's
stuck at
true.
the airport, long flight.
No, dude.
I'm sure there's plenty of women out here that keep vibrators. In
Maybe
their
if like
purse,
a
too.
little concealed one that doesn't look like it's a little
Yeah.
like you think
Concealed
it's,
carry.
You think it's lipstick. You turn it and it just starts buzzing. Yeah, nah. A vibrator in the purse wouldn't it stink?
No, actually, I
Keep your
was-
pussy clean and it doesn't
It's gonna,
stink.
yeah, but it's just still gonna smell like pussy. Like, what's this pussy
you,
smell?
You,
just
you
walking
wash it
around,
off
yeah.
in the sink.
Yeah, you can clean
I
it,
guess,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, who knows what's happening in women's bathrooms in the middle of the day? You know, in an office. You know.
You're right.
If you could, if you could just bring a pocket pussy around, would you?
No,
Yo,
having a pocket pussy already is creepy enough with just by yourself. Just
Carrying it around in your backpack.
you're in class. You're like, hold, can I go to the bathroom?
yeah, you forgot your backpack. It's just a big bulge in your pocket.
That's
Just-
wild. Have you ever owned a pocket pussy?
No,
Would you
never
ever
owned it. Rented one.
You
maybe.
rented one?
I returned it afterwards. Got all I needed out of that.
Yeah, I called it a lease.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
They gave me the option to buy afterwards. I
Yeah,
said,
just
"Nah,
like
I'm
to
good."
try the different versions they got. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm more of a butthole guy or more of a ultra ribbed vagina.
Dude, do you know what the worst part about a pocket pussy is? Have you guys ever seen one?
I've seen one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in person, I mean.
Oh no,
Yeah,
not in
I've
person.
seen one in person.
Okay, worst part is the smell. It smells like plastic,
Yeah.
but like aggressive plastic.
Yeah,
Oh god.
it's like a rubbery type of
And then like your juice, you gotta like put lubricant and stuff in it, right?
Yeah.
You gotta juice it up.
Yeah.
That's just weird. I don't know if I ever get to that point in my life. Like, all right, Jordan, what the fuck we doing? now? Come on, bro.
Yeah, well,
Come
I
on,
think
bro.
it's a young man's game.
Go to therapy. I'm sure there's old niggas that buy pocket pussies.
Would you rather have a pocket pussy, like if somebody was like, Jordan, you own one of these, right? Or a pocket pussy or one of like the full sex dolls?
I'd take the pocket pussy over the full sex doll.
Really?
I'm not about to be like on top humping a fucking like. That's wild.
Man, I don't know.
I'm looking into his eyes and it's just like blank out. That would fuck my brain up.
But
I
it's
couldn't
harder
do
to
it.
hide. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
You can hide a pocket pussy pretty
It's
Yeah.
easily.
also like weirder.
Is it? I don't know. I feel like the
No, because
the
it's like
is weirder.
let's take the pocket pussy and make it extreme. Fuck a pocket pussy,
Yeah.
pocket human. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
Pocket
the pocket
bitch.
pussy is.
Buy Hasbro.
I feel like the pocket pussy is weirder because that probably comes from a place of I just want this without all of that.
All right.
So,
Well, I just need a hole. Is what
Yeah.
you're saying.
All right,
Exactly.
so imagine you come over to my crib, whatever, kicking and shit, and then you walk in and you see a pocket pussy on the shelf, and then say a different scenario, you walk into my crib, you see a whole fucking rubber human. You would be
okay.
like,
I want to be like, nigga, put your pocket pussy away. You got hella shelves. I would understand if you're sex dolls. I was like, all right, you don't have enough closet space. But your pocket pussy just out, nigga. Put that shit away.
Okay, well, what's worse, having a sex doll out or like a used condom on the floor?
the sex doll out.
It's worse.
Yeah, it's worse.
Yeah.
Cause you was kind of on the floor. It's like, yeah, nigga, you know, I was out here. You know, my bad.
Nigga
You know?
forgot. Did it
I
just
forgot,
happen?
yeah.
Did it just happen? How long was it?
Oh yeah. All right, yeah.
Why am I
that
here?
also.
You try to pick it up and it's just on the floor now. It's just a part of the floor.
Stuck. It's all dried. Like, ugh.
Man, that's
Them
hilarious.
niggas do not survive.
What do you think is an appropriate amount of time that like has to pass before you can dap up your buddy after he had sex?
As long as you just wash your hands.
So if he nuts, turns, runs
means-
out of the room,
that
washes
means-
his hands, and then daps you up, you're cool with it?
I mean, put some pants on, dog. But yeah,
Yeah, that means either y'all were in the other room, basically.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We can fist bump it.
I mean, you just
we
heard
can. We can fist bump it. But yeah, I know what just happened, dog. Hell yeah, nigga,
Yeah.
don't. Well, if there's still like the post sex smell,
Yeah.
I'm like, don't shake my hand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If I can still smell it in the air,
With some air freshener in there.
yeah.
dog.
Even if you did wash your hands, if I still got the scent in the air, I'm like, yeah, don't touch me, player.
Yeah. No, I feel like, yeah, if I'm at like a function and my friends just like, I'm gonna go upstairs real quick. And, all right, cool. And then they come back. Yeah, shout out to you, my nigga. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, I'm not gonna wait by the door and be like, hey, congratulations, my dog.
He was waiting. Surprise! Like, as soon as he opens up the door.
Knocking on the door. I hear you beating it up in there, Playboy.
Yeah. I'm proud of you, nigga. Do the forbidden move.
Did you guys ever have someone walking on you?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
I don't know what I would do if that would happen. I probably wouldn't be that happy. Like, oh, what the fuck you doing? Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Yeah. Have
Yeah.
you had somebody walking on you? Oh, who?
Having sex?
Yeah. Well, there was this accidentally. I was at a party, and me and my girl were going to my ex girl. We're going to
People
look.
generally walk in on people having sex accidentally.
Yeah. Wait, let me finish the story.
Okay,
So
sorry.
I accidentally walk into a room and see this
Oh.
dude and his girl going at it, and then we turn around. We're like, "Oh, my bad, sorry," and we leave. We find another room. They finish, come looking for us to like make it even. Like they had to walk in on us so it was
Oh,
even.
that's petty.
So y'all were looking for a room to have sex in.
Yeah.
And okay.
And
As-
then we
as soon as-
happen to come upon them. We're
Yeah.
like, my bad. Close the door. Find a different room.
They think it was
They
on
are-
purpose.
That's
he's like-
hilarious.
Finish up quick. We gotta get them. And then
Oh my god.
they
They-
ran into our room.
Did they think it was on purpose?
I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. The girl I was with at the time, she was talking shit to them while they were doing it.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that'll do it.
Damn, bitch, your arch ain't even right. That shit is weak. Damn, what you got,
She
scoliosis?
She said harder.
He's like, oh, you want to play games? All right, once as soon as I bust another, we gonna go find them motherfuckers. Yeah,
Hilarious.
talk about your dick game.
If they pulling on y'all, boo.
Yeah.
Start throwing tomatoes.
Yeah.
You ain't even stroking it right, Jimmy. The fuck is that? You called them back shots?
It's hilarious.
That's crazy. That'd be an interesting. I bet they could make that into a TV show. It's just like you get a big ass house and you have a few couples like having sex and like I don't know how it would work, but people running in on other people having sex like to fuck up the vibe. I don't
Isn't
know.
that Big Brother or The Bachelor in Paradise?
Probably.
That was MILF Manor with all the sons trying to stop their moms from fucking each
MILF
other.
Manor was a disgusting show. I watched it and I was like, this
Yeah.
we can't be as a society. of people, we cannot be stooping to these types of levels of TV.
Have you been keeping up with the Golden Bachelor?
I keep seeing those fucking
Yeah.
commercials.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Dude, you want
Yeah.
to talk about it? You watch
Well,
it?
I've never watched. I saw the women and I was like, I thought there would be better looking old women here.
Better looking old women?
Yeah.
I thought they found pretty good looking old women.
So what is it? So what is the Golden Bachelor?
It's The Bachelor 70 plus.
What?
Yeah.
It's an old dude, which I thought it would be an old lady. I didn't know it was going to be a dude.
Yeah.
Which surprised me because I was like, what old dude?
How old
is-
are the
Bro,
women?
what? How can you find that many 70-year-old men that want to fucking be on The Bachelor? That's much
Yeah,
harder to ask
okay,
than finding
yeah.
the women. For
But,
sure.
But I thought the better TV show would be like an old dude and then a bunch of like 30-year-old women. Like,
Oh, that would have been a great show.
oh yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah, the sugar daddy.
yeah.
So they're all old women too?
Yeah. The youngest one is like 65.
What do
And,
they be doing? Like, do they?
So have you ever seen The Bachelor?
No.
Basically, there's one guy, and then there's like
I
they
know
start
about it,
off
but-
with like maybe 15 or
Yeah.
16 women, and they all live in a house, and they just have like these challenges which they call dates. So it's like every now and then the guy will pick one girl that he wants to go on a date with, and then he'll be like, I find a real connection between us, and then they make out for a little bit, and then the girl goes back to the house and goes, my date went so well with Gary, and then all the other ones are like, you're a fucking whore is what you are. You're a bitch, fuck you. And then they'll go do like a group date with 16 of them, and then at the end of the episode he has to like vote
eliminate,
off
yeah.
2 or 3 people.
So now they're doing just that with old people.
Yeah. So it's like all of them are widows or like divorcees, and they're like, I'm just looking for love again. It's called The Golden Bachelor.
Yeah.
And
Like, you
it's
got
fucking hilarious.
Max 12 years of life left in you, Betty.
Yeah.
Like, chill.
Bro, he's banging all of them. He's banging all of the
Ooh.
old ladies.
Yeah.
And this, ew.
I mean, yo, I feel like old people, once they get to a certain age, they just don't give a fuck. Like,
They don't.
You hear about all those stories in retirement homes of the STD breakouts because
Oh,
niggas
yeah.
are just having unprotected sex in there.
Well, they know they can't get pregnant. So
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
an STD, bro? You're
Yeah.
70.
Exactly.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. I'll risk my dick itching for
Yeah,
another.
you know how much
2
medication I
years.
already take?
Yeah, exactly. I'll just
Like,
add it
I'll
to
add
the
another
day.
one, dog. It
You
ain't
know what old
nothing.
people have those like
Yeah.
little boxes where it's a Monday, Tuesday,
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Oh, it's Thursday. Gotta take my syphilis pill.
Yeah, they just add that big HIV pill in there.
Gotta take my gonorrhea pill.
Yeah, dude, The Golden Bachelor is so funny because it's like these women, the producers must really fuck with your mind because like you can tell that they're just becoming obsessed with this guy. And the
Yeah.
dude sucks. Like he's not interesting at
Yeah.
all.
Well, he's like 70 something. How many?
He's 71 years old and he's cried every episode. Every time he has to send,
Jesus.
bro, every time he has to send some of these old bitches home, he starts crying, like bawling.
These
And
are
it's
not,
like, you don't care.
What the fuck?
these are not your old school 70-year-olds.
This is weird. My dad should be on that show. That'd be tight.
Your dad would be hilarious on that show, but he wouldn't fit the show mold. They
That's-
want you to cry every episode. They want to like
Oh.
pull up drama. He
Nah,
would be
bro, I would-
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah,
Just
'cause my dad has no emotions.
send this bitch home. But please, get out of my face, bitch. That would be hilarious.
Hell yeah, my dad would never do no shit like that though. Hell no.
Yeah. You want to talk about Jada and her new
Oh,
escapades?
this shit.
Dude.
Oh my god. I wish
First of all, I'm mad that we know this much about these two niggas
yeah.
and what the fuck is going on
This
within
is
their
sad.
relationship.
Bro.
It's just sad at this point.
It's so
Every
sad.
time I think I can't dislike her more, she does another interview.
Bro, yeah, and
She's got a book that's coming out.
Yeah.
And I like you read Will Smith's book. I want
read
you to
Will Smith's
I want you
book.
to read the Jada book and just compare.
I'm not reading the Jada book. I'm not
I'll read
reading
the Jada book.
Yeah. Jimmy will come in with highlights just like this bitch said on page 28.
Yeah, she's a fucking bitch. I hate Jada.
It's
Yeah.
the whole we haven't been married for
Did-
6 years.
Did Will put in his book that they were divorced?
No.
People were saying that he did.
Well, they took break. He took like a
They took a
break.
break? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's how he like words it and stuff.
Oh, I guess not that they're divorced. They're
It's
separate.
crazy. I read the. Well, yeah, he talks about like them being separated, but never actually divorced.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, they mentioned that, but they also when Will came back into the light with the being hot on Instagram and she did her Red Table Talk.
Yeah.
It made it seem like that's what they were back together at that point.
Yeah, bro. Who knows? It's weird celebrity shit.
She
honestly.
said-
this is the problem with celebrity culture and all that bullshit, and why it's fucking ridiculous. Because it's like, dog, these are two people we've never met in our lives. We just have enjoyed Will Smith's movies and some of Jada's movies.
Yo, Jada got some bangers, dog.
She
Don't
got
let-
some bangers, but
I don't
not,
want the world
not-
to be like Jada never had. It's
No,
just
she,
Will's
no, she
wife.
had some good movies and shit, but you know, Will Smith had.
Bro, the best thing that came out of Jada was Will's fucking dick. Fuck her, man. I don't like her at all. Will Smith, here's the thing. Have I ever told you what my theory about Will Smith was?
No.
Do you know how, like, some kids are born, like, in Africa with AIDS, and then they grow up starving to death and immediately die, and their
Yeah.
life is just shit from beginning to end?
Yeah.
That happens. I think the world is a equal place. So in order for that to happen, someone has to just have the dopest life of all time.
Yeah.
And I always wanted that to be Will Smith.
Uh-huh.
I love Will Smith. Dude.
Yeah.
I think he's the coolest fucking dude up until about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I blame Jada for everything that's bad that has ever happened to Will.
You don't think the kids in Africa with AIDS got better?
No.
And now that the guy who had the best life is now having,
Oh, that's what happened?
Yeah, now having AIDS life.
Their life starts to turn around.
Yeah.
While he was just
Oh,
crashes in
fuck.
front of us.
Yeah, maybe.
On the
That's
circus.
probably true.
I mean, it all is like stemming from like
hilarious.
Jada. So
Yeah.
that's the
Man,
sad part. It's like,
she
come
said-
on, dog. Come on, Will. We don't want to see I Am Legend. Like, we don't
Bro.
want to see Ali. We don't want to see.
She said
we don't want to see him crash, man.
when Will smacked Chris and then called her his wife, she was like, I was shocked. We haven't been husband and wife in years. I was like, bitch, you were
It's
at the
ridiculous.
awards
With
as his
them.
wife. What are you talking about?
This shit is ridiculous.
You came there as his friend. Shut up. What are you?
People suck. People suck.
This is
Jada sucks. Like it's just like, oh, because that used to be the thing in the black community. Like, oh, we want that Will Smith and Jada.
That was a J. Cole
love.
lyric.
Yeah.
That Jada and that Will love.
Yeah.
Also, I don't understand how they were like, we didn't want to announce that we were separated because we didn't know what it would do to the public. So I just made Will look like a fucking cuck for 4 years because that was a better look.
Yeah.
How is that a better look at all?
And then supposedly Chris Rock hollered at Jada like 2 years before the Oscars incident and stuff.
When he heard that they were divorced. Apparently,
When he
it was
heard
a
that they were
rumor.
divorced, there was
He's
a,
trying to fuck Jada.
It was a rumor that
Well, it was
went
a rumor that
around.
they were divorced already, and so he approached Jada. He's like, "Oh, you're divorced,"
Yeah.
and then she was like, "No," and he was like, "Oh, my bad," and then kind of like stepped back. But
No wonder he got so angry. Also, did you see the interview that Jada did with NBC?
Yeah.
I didn't just watch it.
Yeah, she's like,
Saw the clips.
I wasn't just shocked because of what Will said because of me. I was shocked that someone would take a jab at alopecia. Alopecia?
I
Who
hate
gives
that
a
shit.
fuck,
Yo,
dude?
if they were smart, they would have took that G.I. Jane 2 thing and then actually made it a thing. That she would have been G.I. Jane 2, like an actual badass woman in a movie and shit, instead of
Yeah.
complaining about it. Go star in a movie. You haven't been in a movie in years. There you go. Yo, Chris Rock did a joke about Tyler Perry making Madea Halloween. What did Tyler Perry do? Made Madea Halloween.
Yeah.
Boo, Madea Halloween. And it's like, come on, bro. Use that fucking joke and then make some money. Don't be a bitch and complain about it.
I don't know. Everybody's extra sensitive about everything today. You can't say shit about anybody in American society without somebody being fucking upset. And it's like, dog, who gives a fuck about alopecia?
But yeah, gun to your head, if you had to make fun of one disease, which one are you going for?
alopecia.
Alopecia. 100 times out of 100.
Alopecia or AIDS. Sorry, Magic.
He doesn't even have AIDS anymore, does
It's
he?
a funny
Yeah.
name. I don't even know if he ever had AIDS.
You don't think so?
I mean, let's be honest, bro.
Well, according to South Park, the way he defeated his AIDS was all the money.
Yeah,
It was
$20,000.
money,
Inject $20,000 in your man.
which makes perfect sense to me. Which makes perfect sense. Yo, I read a news article, half of one, because I was like, all right, I don't need to read anymore. Breaking news: Cristiano Ronaldo reportedly facing 99 lashes for hugging an Iranian painter.
Oh, because he's playing in Saudi Arabia, right?
Yeah, and like supposedly there was like some press conference interview, and one of the women reporters, he gave a kiss on the forehead and hugged her, and they're really big on like adultery out there, and since he's a married man,
He's not.
Oh, he's not.
No.
Oh well, they're
Yeah,
mad
he's
at
not.
him.
They actually changed the.
They changed
or-
the law for just him.
I don't even know if
gave
they
him an
changed the
exception.
law. I think they just
Gave
let
him-
him.
yeah.
Well, what
do
is
it.
99 lashes? My whole question was like, how are they gonna lash him? Like, what were they gonna do? Were they
Nigga,
gonna?
this is Saudi Arabia, nigga, with a whip.
But like, were they gonna bend him over in front of a bunch of people? Was it gonna be like a public shaming? Like,
they
imagine
probably-
just public shaming Cristiano Ronaldo
Yeah, they probably got a big
in the middle of the streets.
whipping post in the middle of the fucking gathering area. and
They have the
shit.
downtown fountain and stuff, and they just post them up.
At this point, I feel like
Hear ye, hear ye.
I feel like they're
He
fucked.
hugged this weird bitch. We gonna beat the shit out of him. One.
Wait, they're like, who did he hug? A female painter. We're letting women paint.
And she was Iranian. I'm pretty sure they got some beef there or something.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yo, these Middle Eastern beefs are wild. I don't know who.
Like
been-
thousands of years old too.
bad boy.
Yo, you know what's crazy about the Israel-Palestine thing is when people try to bring up history and like Palestinian people be like, well, in 1917 we were this, and then the Israel people, well, in 738 BCE the Canaanites. I was Canaanites, goddamn. You got to pull out a Bible dictionary to understand these niggas' history, bro. That's crazy.
That
Yeah,
shit
at
is
that point,
crazy.
when you've been fighting for like literally 2,000 years, you're both in time.
Yo, I wish,
Neither one of you gets
Yeah,
the
yeah.
land.
I wish,
I say the U.S. take it back,
bro, I wish the
We
world
need a
would
fucking-
treat them like a parent would and be like, yo, if y'all don't want this land and share it, we finna blow this shit up.
Yeah.
No more land, all right? No more
Yeah,
toy.
nobody gets the land. Nobody. No,
Y'all can't share.
it's mine. It's mine. Yeah, that shit is
I know it's fucked up, but at some point, somebody's got to step in and be like, look, we don't really need this land right here.
yeah.
Like, what? I guess there's oil there or something. Like, I don't know.
I'm not educated enough to really speak on it. I just don't.
I'm not
like what I
either,
see. But
I'm educated enough to know that there's a lot of bloodshed that needs to stop.
yeah. That shit is. I don't know. It's wild,
Especially from the. I wish more celebrities were like Will Smith in his marriage and would shut the fuck up about the Israel-Palestine thing.
Yeah.
So many people say, I don't want to lose money, so I stand with Israel. It's like, damn.
Yeah, I just want everybody to stop fucking killing each other. That shit is insane to me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of misinformation too going around about it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like not reading anything on Twitter about it, or I'm trying to stay off social media and like I don't know, because I'm not that educated in shit like that, so I'm not gonna.
Jordan's talking like he doesn't want to lose any
yeah,
opportunities
I'm
nowhere.
not trying to like ruffle anybody's feathers on the subject.
It's
or
like, nigga,
whatever.
they making Alita Battle Angel too. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
trying
know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to get that call,
Gotta
nigga.
be cool, nigga. Gotta be cool, but just
I
stop
think
killing each other.
personally, I think we should do what we said earlier, which is we take the land and we just make a new theme park,
Yeah,
like the Disney Promised Land or something. You know?
The Disneyland of milk and honey. Oh man, that's a Patrice joke where he talks about the Haiti hurricane, the earthquake from years ago.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, so many billionaires are lining up to see who's gonna buy Haiti and turn that shit into a theme park." And it's like, "Welcome to the Haiti, this is the new magical land," and all the people that live there will be the workers and shit.
Yeah.
They're just jacking off at the sight of this. Oh shit, new land. Oh.
Dog, have y'all seen the new Django show on Netflix?
No, is it good?
What?
All right, so first of all,
Like based off the
all right, so I feel like there's some filmmakers and creators at Netflix that were mad that black people were getting roles that were originally given to white people, so they made Django and this one white. It's
well, wasn't Django
What?
originally a white thing?
I don't really know, but
'Cause I want to say it was.
I've only seen Django Unchained. My
Yeah.
Django is Django Unchained. My
Yeah.
Django is Jamie Foxx. That's my Django.
But I want to say Tarantino wrote it based off of Spaghetti Western, which is like some Italian.
Oh, possibly.
shit. So it was
Maybe.
like yeah.
But
So is he a slave?
No,
No,
well, no.
he's Italian, right?
Not really. No.
Oh.
So it's about like slavery. It's about like this this woman who's marrying a black dude, like for land, whatever it is, interracial shit. But after post slavery, like a few years after slavery or something like that. And I was like, damn, were they really that mad about the Little Mermaid for real? Like they got like, no, we're gonna make Django a white man. Because I was like, Django can't be a white man at all, bro. It's Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
It's an interesting
Starts
show.
off with
It's
the
not-
white dude in chains.
Yeah, bro,
On the
pretty
chain
much.
Gang for real? Oh,
Pretty,
shit.
yeah, they hang this
hell.
nigga. They try to hang this nigga, bro.
The white dude?
Yeah, they
Oh,
they
my God.
hang the white Django, bro.
They call him a nigga lover or something.
I don't know. It was, I guess, his daughter, but it's an interesting show. I know I'm getting older because I'm really liking westerns a lot.
Westerns are dope.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like I've never really been that into them until 30, and then I turned 30. I'm just like, no, westerns are some of the best movies like around to be made. It makes me feel like a true American man.
yeah.
You know, like,
Dude, now that I've been in Texas too long, I'm like, I'm getting a gun. I'm gonna get a fucking
bro,
gun.
get one.
Yeah.
I want one.
It ain't nothing.
Yeah.
It's easy to get a gun in
So
Texas.
super
I
easy.
know, but I want to, before I buy one,
You
I
can get a
wanna,
rifle
like,
or a handgun.
I want a handgun, but I
You know
probably
what-
get a rifle
Do
too.
you know what size?
No. I want to be like
What
really,
caliber?
really well versed with guns first.
Yeah,
Like I want to,
that's good.
I want to have like all the knowledge about it before I actually buy one.
Yeah, me and my pops used to. This is how this is one of our bonding moments. We would just take apart guns, clean them, and put them back together.
That's cool.
Yeah. Like this,
Are you quick? Are you like Forrest Gump? Just
Dungeon
Not-
Sergeant. Yeah, no, not that quick. No, not that quick. Not that quick. But I can take one apart and put it back together.
yeah.
Almost like Major Payne, where I hang upside down, blindfolded,
Yeah, I was gonna bring
take
that
it
shit
apart
up
and put it
at
back
Major
together before my nose starts bleeding.
Payne.
My dad is pretty much Major Payne. That's pretty much my dad. Yeah.
Gump, why did you do this so quickly? You told me to, Drill Sergeant. Gump, that's the greatest fucking answer I've ever heard.
My dad has that fucking military voice too. Like,
Does he?
Bro, if he starts like raising his voice, that shit is scary. It'll make you pee on yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
My dad does not have that scary voice. The thing my dad will do is if you ask him a question, he'll take so long to answer, and he won't answer that like you just stop asking questions.
No, my dad has the deep ass, scary black dude voice.
That's
Scary older black man voice. Yeah. Yeah, that shit will put
When
the fear in God.
you a kid, what y'all doing in there,
Bro, yo, for real, yo. Real talk. Start hyperventilating. Yeah, for real, bro. Yeah.
It was funny. We did a show yesterday, and you go, anybody in the military in here? And some dude in the audience went,
Yeah.
And Joe's like, I don't know what the fuck
I don't
you
know what
said.
the fuck you talking about, dog. This you giving me gang swoops and shit. What
Like,
the
he did
fuck's
some
going
military
on,
gang
bro?
shit.
Where was this?
I'm not
It was last night.
affiliated. It's at Pinballs up in North Austin. Derek Kopsel's show. It's a fun
Okay.
show. Real fun
Yeah,
show.
it was a comedy show and like
arcade.
Pinball's like an arcade, like Dave and Buster's type of shit. So, like you walk in, it's just a bunch of kids.
It's extreme
running
though.
around.
It's like so much.
yeah, like,
like
it seems like they bought out a
stimulation
whole
there.
strip mall just to put in just
They got so
fun
much shit in there.
Cool.
Yeah, it was highly stimulating. I was like, I could imagine being in here on
Yeah.
drugs and being like, woo.
Yeah, it's just
Yo.
a bunch of kids running around, and then you open the door, and there's a bunch of comics talking
Yeah.
about dicks and shit.
Nice.
It's hilarious.
You know, next week, big day.
Big day. Joe Barksdale's special taping
Hell yeah.
at Roscoe's Comedy Club.
Hell yeah.
Osco, the wonderful unicorn extravaganza, is happening late night afterward, so almost like an after party for that one. Friday's gonna be fun, and I'm opening for somebody on Saturday. The biggest opening person I've had so far. Shouts out to Bianca Prado for getting me that. I want to say his name correctly, so I don't disrespect nobody.
Where is it at Sunset?
I believe it's gonna be at Sunset. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I imagine it's gonna be at Sunset, but. This nigga's funny though. I was watching some of his clips. David C. Malley.
Okay, cool.
Bet, bet.
Yeah,
Hell
David C. Smalley. Yeah, he's on tour, and I'm gonna host for him when he's out here in Austin, Texas next week. October's been dope.
Yeah.
October's been a fun
Hell yeah.
month. It's been a busy month. Money's been going up this month. You know what I'm saying? Made more money this month than any other month so far. So, gonna keep it going. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Halloween, shit. Y'all dressing up for Halloween? I love Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween's,
Yeah.
I don't really like celebrating too many holidays, but Halloween I fuck with heavy.
Tell me if you guys think this is overdone. I want to go as the Joker, but I don't want to go as Heath Ledger Joker. I want to go as cartoon Joker.
I've never seen anybody dress as cartoon Joker.
Very put together
Yeah.
and like polished
All right,
Joker.
how are you gonna do like the face and shit? Like, are you gonna do white makeup?
Yeah.
Okay.
How you gonna do your voice?
Dude, I don't know about
Mark
the voice
Hamill?
yet, but
Mark
yeah,
Hamill?
Mark Hamill for
Yeah.
sure. I have a pretty good Joker laugh. You guys want to hear
Okay.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I need to take these off.
I can do the Jared Leto Joker laugh.
Okay, let's hear it.
No, yours first. Yours first. Oh yeah, that's scary.
That's really good.
Oh
Yeah,
damn,
that's really good.
That's
Thank you.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The Heath Ledger one, the
That's the Jared Leto one.
yeah, the Jared Leto one.
Yeah, you said Heath Ledger.
Oh, Heath. Oh no, Well, my bad, Heath. No
I was
disrespect.
about to say,
Yeah.
nigga, this is
no, the
Jared
Jared Leto
Leto,
one. Jared Leto one. Damn, that scared me.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do Albie from Spider Man. Hello, my name is Albie Spider Punk. Yeah,
Okay,
I want to
nice.
do that nigga. That nigga's cold. Yeah.
All right, Car. My girl's going to be Catwoman, and I think I'm going to be the.
Which Catwoman?
She
Halle
wants
Berry
to be-
Catwoman.
She's probably going to dress up.
Was it
as
Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman? Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
in
feel
my
like that's the
opinion, the
go-to.
sexiest.
Yeah.
Like, I think Zoe Kravitz looked better, but the costume for Michelle
The
Pfeiffer
Michelle
was cooler.
Pfeiffer one.
But
is,
if we're
yeah.
gonna go sexiest,
Halle,
it's Anne Hathaway.
No, dude, I can't stand Anne Hathaway. I
Oh,
think she was
dog.
the best Catwoman.
what do you got
Just-
against Anne Hathaway?
She's annoying, bro.
What?
She's fucking annoying.
Anne
All right, so
Hathaway-
she's one of our top 10 white
Anne-
women,
I
Jimmy.
know,
So we know.
I know,
This
I
might-
Bro,
You
Anne
put a hand
Hathaway.
out.
like, come on, bro. Anne Hathaway is the least annoying white woman I've ever seen.
The least annoying white woman.
Least annoying white woman I've ever seen.
Okay, I'll give you. She's not Jennifer Lawrence, but
Yeah.
she's pretty fucking annoying. I just watched the Batman movies over again, and I will say she does a really good job as Catwoman.
Yeah.
But I find Anne Hathaway frustrating.
Which Batman was
Yo, did you see the video
Catwoman
of
in?
her? The video
Dark
of
Knight
her.
Rises.
Yeah, Dark Knight Rises. There's a video of her going around online of I don't know what movie it is, but her singing "How do you want it? How do you feel? Growing up as a nigga in the casket."
What?
In the fast
she
lane.
say it?
Yeah, in the movie. I don't know what movie it is, but she's gyrating. The camera like pans off of her when she's singing it, and then comes back to her. But she said that shit.
How did that make you feel when you saw Anne Hathaway singing it?
Brothers, I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
I've never been more turned on by Anne Hathaway.
Oh my god! Wow. All right, we
Would
gotta
it
find
be-
this scene.
Would it be a
We gotta find
turn off if you're having sex with a white woman and she called you the N-word?
Yes,
during sex?
absolutely.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would.
I just
Regardless.
Yeah.
just had a.
I would-
There's not a situation where you could be into it.
I would not be into it at all.
I just on principle, I can't be into it.
Yeah.
I can't. Like maybe when I was younger, I'd be like, oh yeah, but now I'm like, I would have to stop, have a conversation, and then go back into it. Yeah.
I literally had this conversation with the Ukrainian woman that I'm dating.
Really?
yeah.
Did she do it?
No.
Jordan, you black nigga. Hey, bitch, what you?
No. She was telling me because she has a friend who works with OnlyFans and stuff, and she was telling me that he'll have like he's a white dude, and he'll have like black dudes like ask him to send videos of him calling him the N-word about like beating off and shit. Yeah.
That shit is weird.
Yeah, and she was like, "What?" She was like, "I don't understand that. Why would a black American person, want that?" And I'm like, "Some niggas are weird and have a weird fetish, but
Yeah.
It's a degrading thing.
don't call me a nigga while we're
Yeah,
having
please-
sex. Like,
please don't.
please don't do that. Like, it would take me out of it immediately, especially with your accent. Nah, nigga, that shit
She's
was.
like, I know you people like this.
I know the old people like this. No, that shit is weird to me. Don't call me a nigga while I'm clapping
She
your cheeks
had,
as
she had
well.
a funny take on
White
race.
girl. Hilarious. Her takes on race are funny as fuck because in Ukraine, like, it's not the same type of racial thing we have in America. And
They are racist in Ukraine.
Yeah, but like it's like a different way. Like she was talking about how like in America we find like certain shit like racist, like when it's just like true. She was going like if you take the fattest white man in the world and the fattest black man in the world, the black man will always jump higher. And I was like, all right, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's not a like racist thing or whatever, but
Yeah, but I didn't buy that Ukrainian don't have a racist concept because I saw those videos of them Africans not being allowed on them refugee trains during the war. It was like, this is Ukraine only. Get your black ass over
Wait,
there.
who said that? Who said Ukrainians aren't racist?
well, she was talking about how their concept of race is just different in Ukraine. Like they have a different sense of racism than American racism.
So, do you guys know Scott, the new comic in Austin?
Mm.
I can't remember what his last name is. Funny guy, but he used to grow up Mormon, and they have to do trips. He went to the Ukraine
for his like Mormon
mission trip.
mission trip.
And he goes, and they are racist. Like they would just. He ended up befriending these 2 black guys from Africa, and apparently like groups of Ukrainians would just chase the black guys. And like scream the N-word at them.
Oh shit!
And
Oh,
the joke
Jesus.
was the black guy's like, I don't understand why they're chasing us. Don't they know that they will never fucking catch us ever?
I love
And
how
it's like, they are racist
Yeah.
for sure.
I love how the Mormon is pointing out that other people are racist. Nigga, you're Mormon. Y'all didn't believe in black people.
That's
Yeah, that
hilarious.
is wild.
Well, shouts out to
So
the
like the
racist
70s or
Ukrainians.
something.
Shouts out to the racist Ukrainians.
Yeah, you're taking it back. You're hitting them where it hurts.
He's gonna have a conversation with his girl now. Hey, you ever chase some Africans?
Yeah, you ever just see black people just want to run after them?
So wild. So,
Yo, I saw some shit that was hilarious. Kane Hodder, who plays Jason in all the Friday the 13th movies,
yeah.
apparently came out that he neglected to do a scene where Jason kills a dog because he was like, Jason would never do that. I was like, nigga, what? This is the dumbest shit I've seen all day. How Jason kills everybody, but when a dog has to die, he's like, no, not the animal. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Doesn't he only kills like young people?
He kills everybody, bro.
Does Jason kill the dogs? Because I think the whole thing is like he won't kill adults because they didn't like pick it. It was the kids that were picking out him.
No, he kills adults.
He kills adults.
He
Or
kills
is that?
anybody, bro. He kills anybody. He kills, what are you talking about?
I thought.
You think if an adult comes trying to stop him from killing teens, he's not going to kill that adult?
Touche. I thought in Freddy vs. Jason they like mentioned some weird, or maybe it was Freddy Krueger only kills young people.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger it comes in the kids' dreams.
Oh yeah, because they burned them and shit.
Yeah.
Because it was the kids that burned them. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Jason.
No, it was the parents of the kids that burned him. The kids.
Oh okay.
I think the kids alleged that he was touching them or something. I don't know if he did or not, but the parents beat the shit out of that nigga and burned him. And he comes in the kids' dreams.
Do they still make those movies? Do they still make
I don't know.
remakes of fucking Jason and Freddy?
I don't think so. I ain't seen a Jason.
We
or Freddy
haven't
movie
gotten
in
a
while.
good like horror movie in like
Oh,
a good
Saw
horror
just
character.
came out.
We haven't had a good slasher horror movie.
Yeah. Well, like Saw, like we know that franchise and stuff. It's
But
like
the new one is the highest rated one.
Really?
Yeah, they said the new one is
I really
better
like
than
the
all
one
of
with
them.
Better
Chris
than the
Rock.
first one?
Mhm.
I didn't like that.
I like the Chris Rock one.
I didn't like that shit.
I don't know. Chris Rock has a detective and
I
stuff.
thought it was hilarious.
Maybe. Yeah, it was so funny.
Yeah.
That's why I
no,
liked it.
hilarious. Not because it was funny, just hilarious because it was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, well, just hearing like Chris Rock with his voice, like being a Saw movie, like as the lead detective, that
Yeah.
shit was funny as hell to me.
He opens that movie doing a bit.
Yeah.
Like, I think it was like a bit about Madonna or some shit like that. I don't know. I was like, nigga, you trying to be Tarantino? What is this?
So who's in this new Saw movie?
I don't know who's in it.
I think they brought the guy back.
Oh,
Saw
the
dude.
Jigsaw,
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
I don't know when it takes place, but I think I've seen him in a couple of trailers for it.
Damn.
So I don't know.
I just gotta see it just to see how they fucking brutalize people. And
Yeah,
get
I've seen
disgusted.
all of the. This is Saw what?
Oh shit.
This is like Saw 6 or some
Okay,
shit.
yeah. So
Saw
Saw 5.
Saw 5.
Yeah. A sick and desperate John travels to Mexico for a risky and experimental medical procedure in hopes of a miracle cure for his cancer, only to discover the entire operation is a scam to defraud the most vulnerable. Yeah, they said it's really good. It's with
Wait,
Jigsaw.
this is Saw 5 or because Saw 5 it's been out. This is
It came out in 2023.
what?
Yeah, there's only. Oh, so they've only had 5 of them. I
No,
thought there
dude,
were 6.
Is X 5 or 10?
No, that's 10.
So it's all 10.
But there hasn't been 10 Saw
It
movies.
says Saw X. I don't know.
Oh, unless it's like 10 years. No, what? Yeah, the X is 10.
Yeah, X is 10. V is 5 in Roman numerals.
I didn't even know there was a Saw 9.
Wait, there's been 10 of them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah, so there's been Saw 2, Saw 3, Saw 3D, Saw 4, Saw 5, Saw 6. There's a shit ton of these.
Damn. I feel like I haven't seen all of them.
Yeah, it was funny.
Maybe I have. I don't know.
For like the longest while for Lionsgate, the Saw franchise and Tyler Perry were keeping that production studio afloat up until like 2011.
Fucking
Nigga, all those Madea movies.
A man cross-dressing as a black grandmother, and then
Yo, if you look up like
brutality
the
movies.
if you look up like the top grossing Lionsgate movies from like before 2010, it's all Saw and it's all Tyler Perry. Just the top.
I was in a Lionsgate
all
movie
of it.
when I was a kid. My very
word?
first movie. Yeah, I was
Oh,
14.
the slave movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The Man Who Came Back, directed by Glenn Petrie, starring Eric Braeden from The Young and the Restless. Ken Norton, he was a boxer that broke Muhammad Ali's jaw. Yeah. And there was
That
Ezra
nigga told everybody.
Asante.
That nigga told everybody that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, you know I broke that nigga jaw,
Yeah.
right?
Pretty
I still
much.
lost.
I fucked that nigga up. He whipped my ass, but hey, I
Yeah.
broke his jaw.
That was a Lionsgate film. Definitely not their highest grossing.
No, yeah.
Straight to DVD. But
Yeah,
you know, I got shot in the head.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I got shot in the fucking forehead by a Klans member.
Do you ever tell any of the white girls that about this?
I don't tell. It's like most chicks don't even know that I've done like any film or TV
Oh, okay.
work like until like maybe a month after talking to them because I don't be bringing it up. Because dealing with that shit in L.A. just kind of tainted it for me because chicks will hear like you're in a movie like because I was fresh off of fucking Alita when I first moved to L.A. and they're like, oh, you're in a James Cameron movie, and then chicks would like fuck with me just because they thought like I was popping like I'm still broke. I live in a car. I live in a fucking car. Okay, yeah. So I usually don't bring up my acting resume and shit with women unless they ask.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't know to ask because how many people do you know have been in big studio films like that, baby? Alita Battle Angel 2. You know I'm here, Robert. Come on, Rob. Come on, Rob.
Yeah, get this man a call.
Come on, Jim. Jim. We boys, Jim. Yeah. But yeah, first movie was Lionsgate film. I get shot in the head. My dad's in it. Bro, it's a funny, it's a movie it's based on true stories about the Thibodeau Massacre in Thibodeau County, Louisiana. It was a few years after slavery had been abolished. And what was happening is a lot of these black folks that were on these plantations and stuff, they didn't have anywhere to go because they're like, yeah, we're free now, but where the fuck do we go? And so what a lot of plantations were doing is they would pretty much hire the people they had enslaved, and pay them to work.
Right?
But what they were doing on this particular plantation in Thibodeau County, Louisiana, is they rehired like the ex-slaves, whatever, and then they paid them in a certain money that they could only spend at one store, and then they would raise all the prices for all the black folks. And so then they were like, all right, $1 a day or we're going to Kansas. And they ended up like migrating to Kansas, and, the white folks were trying to stop them and shit. And there was a scene where we're at our camp. We're like, in the middle of the trail, whatever, we're at our camp. And this is like some of the original KKK happenings and stuff. And the KKK pulls up, and we're supposed to react and stuff, right? And they didn't give anybody lines and shit. And they come in talking shit. They're looking for this man named Reese. They're like, yo, we're looking for Reese. We're looking for Reese. And there is one take where they're saying, we're looking for Reese, we're looking for Reese. And then all of a sudden I hear my dad go, well, Reese ain't here. And I'm like, nigga, was that my dad or whatever? Then they yell cut. Then fucking the director and producers come over. They're like, what'd you say? Gave my dad a line. My dad was just in the moment. He was like, yeah, they was talking shit. Well, hell, like, y'all want to come up and talk shit? All right, cool. I was like, bro, we were active. Like this.
Dad got into it.
Nigga got into it.
How old were you?
Bro, I was 14 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, I was 14 years old. Yeah.
You had to be like, Dad, you're not really a former slave, right?
It's so funny.
Stop staring down the white people, Dad. Staring down the director like,
because he had this big ass shovel in his hand too, and he like put it up in the air. We like, shit, Reese ain't here, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, who the fuck, like this random ass? Because we were just extras and shit too, right? Like, we had no, like, we were just there to make in the background and stuff. And then my dad was like, fuck that shit. These niggas will pull up, bet. Like,
any actors trying to make it in the industry, that's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
That's how you get your SAG card, nigga, get in the script.
Yeah, my dad's like one of the first faces you see on the movie. It's the most random, funniest shit. Yeah, we're all dressed up in fucking old enslaved folks' clothes from the 1800s and shit. Yeah.
I will say I fucking love Tyler Perry, man. I'm glad that he's doing well too.
I thought you were gonna be like, I love slave movies.
No.
Shouts out to Tyler Perry and like what he's done in regards to like the film industry and the many jobs that he's given the city of Atlanta, but
and black people
in general. But I'm not a huge fan of his work.
Yeah, the movies aren't good,
Yeah,
but I like him.
but
I like
also
him for
if
doing it.
you watch I like that. But if you watch a Medea movie, you wouldn't believe that niggas went to college.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You would believe that everybody's aunt is a baby mama and getting beat up by her man and stuff. It's just like he takes some of the worst stereotypes about black people that white people believe, and he puts it on camera. And my issue is that a lot of these movies are getting played in fucking very white towns, and that's their only perception of black people is the news and Tyler Perry. And so then they see a Tyler Perry movie and think, oh, all black people are like this, and
yeah.
that bothers me a lot.
I see your point. I also will raise you. White people aren't watching Medea.
No, white people are watching Medea.
Really?
Bro, when I was in Sherman, growing up in Sherman, bro, like white people were watching the fuck out of Medea. They go to
Yeah,
the movies and they may not sell out every single like showing or whatever, but white people are going to the movies to see Medea movies.
Yeah, because where I grew up, it was just black women dragging their families to go see all. Because he got big off plays, he would tour the South.
Yeah.
With these plays,
The Chitlin Circuit.
musicals or whatever, and we would just circulate the VHSs of his different plays and
Were they like
all that
Medea
shit.
plays? Or were
Yeah,
they...
Medea plays.
Okay.
That's what it
Yeah.
started off
'Cause
with.
it started off as a theater.
It was
Okay.
like Medea's
That
Big
makes more
Happy
sense.
Family,
Yeah.
Medea's family reunion and shit. Medea goes to college or Medea's class reunion, and we would circle those VHSs, and they were great as plays. They were funny, and then he transitioned to movies, and it was like, all right, I've had enough of this.
Yeah.
I was introduced to Tyler Perry because he was Alex Cross. You ever see Alex Cross, dude?
No.
It's fucking not a great
Hilarious.
movie, but he was awesome in it.
Yeah. You know, Alex Cross is like, that was a remake.
Of Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman.
Well, it's
was
about
the
a book. I read all the
Yeah.
books by
Yeah,
James
yeah.
Patterson, and I thought they were so cool.
Yeah.
And so I personally like.
What is
Tyler
Alex
Perry.
Cross about?
He is a like a
He's a
psychiatrist
detective,
detective.
right? Oh.
He- like
Okay.
maybe psychoanalyst, wherever the fuck he's
Yeah.
psychiatrist.
Some type of special detective they call in for certain
Yeah,
cases.
but he's
Yeah.
like he'll get in your mind,
Yeah.
man, and he understands he understands the mind of criminals.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just fucking good.
And
I
then
mean,
the Tyler Perry movie he's Alex Cross, and then there's this psychopath running around, and he kills his wife. He kills Tyler Perry's wife, and
Yeah.
he's like fucking with him, calling him on the phone. And I just remember that one scene of Tyler Perry's like, "I'm gonna get my payback," and he takes a shotgun and he's sawing that bitch off with a tank top on. It's just like, come on, Tyler, that's not you. That's not you, Tyler. He's got like a mini afro. It's like, come on, nigga.
Is he wearing glasses?
Yeah, I will say this about Tyler Perry. He has always had the most immaculate hairline, or just like the way his hair is structured to the point I was like, nigga, this is marker. That
dude,
can't
he's a
be real.
billionaire. You're allowed
Yeah.
to.
Well, before he went bald, Steve Harvey had one of the best hairlines. Like,
Yeah, nigga, a lot of niggas was like, he's wearing a wig.
bro, Steve Harvey's fro did look like a Lego piece. You know what I'm saying? For a minute, it looked like he just woke up every morning.
Steve Harvey seems like probably one of the coolest guys to get a beer with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see the video of the Steve Harvey at a basketball game, and then over walks Michael B. Jordan, and they go, "Hey, what's up, man? Sorry about my daughter."
Bro, no.
Michael B. Jordan was dating Laura Harvey, which is Steve Harvey's stepdaughter.
And what did she do to him?
She's known for like, she was with Future for a while. She's known for like,
If you want to
being
go on a
with-
date with Lori Harvey, she has you sign a contract,
Yeah.
an NDA, and if you speak, it's like $1 million.
Yeah.
You got to pay.
she's known for
Just
like
to go on a
dating all
date.
these.
I like that though. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk about shit.
True, but like that's also insane.
but
though.
also she doesn't really do anything other than model. Like I guess she's a model, and like that's pretty much it.
Yeah, but that tells me she's fucking nuts, and I like that.
Yeah.
That makes it interesting. Did you hear about that one girl, Sophia Franklin, the Call Her Daddy girl?
No.
A couple weeks ago, she went viral because on a podcast she says that when people ask her out on a date, she has them send screenshots of their bank account to make sure that they're at a level where she can feel comfortable going out with them.
That's understandable
Is it?
for her. Yeah.
certain people,
And
yeah.
and that'll make a motherfucker stop hitting her up too.
I'm gonna start doing that. Hey, baby, send me your bank account. Just let me see what you got in there.
That's fucking wild. I don't know about that,
See
bro.
if this is feasible for
I
me.
I
or
think
not.
it's wild for a dude to do it to a girl, but like for a girl to do
Well,
it.
because dudes date down, girls don't.
Exactly.
Do you think it's like, if your daughter did that, you'd be fine? You'd be like, yeah, baby, you do you. Because I
If
think
my daughter
it's-
did it?
yeah, I think it's immediately making this is a
Some women date
transactional
down.
thing.
Yeah.
Some women date down.
some women, but
Not
like,
really. Name one.
Well, I mean, like, look at women that like are like, you know, have real good jobs and super successful, and then date just like a younger dude that.
Well, yeah, you're talking because you like fucking older women, George. I mean, in
I'm just
general,
saying, like, I'm not qualified for this.
Outliers aside.
yeah, and there's usually like something else going on there. But I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's mostly
Most
girls
of the
are
most of the
dating up.
time, yeah.
Like
And
if you're a gorgeous woman and you work at McDonald's, pretty much any dude will still date you, right?
Yeah,
You wouldn't date a woman because she worked at McDonald's?
you can be smelling like McDonald's, like probably not.
George,
And I don't go to Jordan.
You're
Jordan is
wild.
hilarious. Jordan kick a bitch out of a fart in front of him. Just yeah, like with most dudes, we'll see a bad bitch. At
So you're saying
McDonald's.
Zoe Kravitz, but she's flipping burgers for 6 hours a day. You'd say no.
I would have to just like, I would be like, do you plan on getting out of this?
You full of shit.
No, I would. No, like I wouldn't like. I wouldn't.
Thank you.
I would like clap cheeks, but I wouldn't like seriously date. Because I'm like, yo, do you plan on like not flipping burgers forever? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Jordan would clap cheeks. She's like, "Hi, you like this pussy?" He goes, "I'm loving it."
No, I need you to
Yeah.
have ambition. I need you to like be doing shit or whatever. Because it's like it's for like, all right, quick, short term, like
You can work at McDonald's and still have ambition.
sexual pleasure and shit. Like, cool. But if you're like, I don't know, just kind of fine with like,
Do you think most dudes are looking for a chick with ambition?
no. No.
Ambition in what sense?
Like I don't think most dudes, like the average dude, is looking for a chick that is has like a career ambition. It's like, I want to.
I think a dude wants a woman to have ambition for them as a couple.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we're a power couple. We're going to become successful together, for sure.
yeah.
If you had a girl and you're like, yo, I'm going to become a famous stand-up comedian, she's like, either way. You don't think that'd piss you off a little bit?
Yeah, like she didn't care that I'm trying to be a comedian.
Yeah.
Oh, it was absolutely
yeah.
pissed me off.
Yeah.
So you want someone with ambition?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I'm saying-
I mean, yeah.
I'm not saying she's going to be like, I'm going to be the first female president.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah. No, but I like women that like, all right, they're about their shit and like very successful. Because honestly, like if you got like your shit going on, that means you're not gonna expect me to spend all this time with you and stuff because you already got like a lot of shit going on. So then the time we do spend together is more special because I got my shit going on, you got your shit going on, but we both took time out of our shit that's going on to like consciously do this. But if somebody's not doing that and they're just like, yeah, as soon as I get off work, I just want to like hang out and stuff, like you don't got any like side hustles or I don't know.
What if let's say she's a singer trying to make it big, McDonald's in the daytime for her day job. You're going to say no.
No, but she has ambition though.
She has
It's like,
ambition,
okay,
yeah, but she
you're
works at
hustling and shit.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
That doesn't take away from the fact that she smells like fries. You know what I mean?
But like I saw a video the other day.
See, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Just situate, you know.
But like the reason I agree with the chick from Call Her Daddy thing is because she's setting a standard what she wants for herself as far as her guy. Like if you only have like $200 in your bank account, why are you asking me out? Basically.
Yeah, but my thing is
Because
more
baby,
of-
we could be soulmates. Fuck you mean?
yeah, but it's like that's the thing. It's like I don't look at it from a monetary aspect. I see like, okay, for example, Jordan, you're broke.
Yeah.
But I look at you and I'm like, yo,
Splash.
Jordan's got it. He's gonna be successful
Yeah.
one day. If I was a woman, I would be
Yeah.
attracted to that, even though that he doesn't got it right now.
But he's got other shit going on though.
Yeah, but she says that she doesn't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, but I don't think Jordan's hitting her up in the DMs. Like I feel, you know what I mean? I feel like if Jordan's gonna ask her out, it's gonna be like in person. She'll see him perform or some shit, or just
But
see
she'll
him.
probably still say that. Send me a photo of
Maybe
your bank
then
account.
fuck her.
I know,
Jordan
I just
would-
think it's
Jordan
gross.
wouldn't fuck with her.
I just think it's so gross, dude. You can't convince me it's not
100% gross, but that's what she wants. She wants a rich motherfucker, and hey, that's how she's gonna find out. If
I'd be like, baby, that ain't me.
Like,
I identify as a rich man.
Yeah, I identify. I'm trans rich.
start singing Hall & Oates. You're a rich girl, and you've gone too far.
Yeah, but yeah, because women do. I feel like in my experience, women do date ambition but also like what is it? what is that called? You got a lot of
Chutzpah.
potential. Women date men with potential too. Like,
Yeah.
even though you don't got it yet, but I do believe you will have it. So fuck with that. You know? But then someone like, all right, you still don't got it. It's like, all right, it's been a few years. All right, cool. It's a little slow, but it's bigger than what it was when you first were with me. You know, you still don't got it yet. All right.
How do y'all feel about age differences?
I don't give a fuck. Well,
Which way?
Like, older dude, younger chick.
I don't like it.
Like a 30-year-old or a 19-year-old.
I don't like it.
all right, that's weird. 30 to 19, that's weird. Like, if you're 30 and like you're dating a 19-year-old, what are you doing, dog?
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing?
What about 30 and 21?
I don't like it. I don't like age gap with men older. I don't like that.
You like an older woman?
I respect an older woman more than I respect an older guy going down.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I feel that.
An older woman knows what she wants, and so like there's less of that power dynamic
Yeah.
than there would be with an older man.
I was telling my friend this because he was like, yo, I'm talking to this 21-year-old. And I was like, nigga, you're 32. What are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like, nigga,
Yeah,
you need to, like, what is this 20-year-old going to do?
Because
for
also,
you?
like, I remember how I was. 'Cause my thing is 25
Yeah.
and younger. Like, if you're under 25, like, nah, I can't take you serious. Because I remember how stupid and fucking dumb I was.
Yeah.
You know, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Exactly.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
I told him, I was like, yo, nigga, you don't feel weird when y'all go into a club and she shows her horizontal ID and they got to take out a flashlight. It's like, that don't make you feel weird, nigga.
What about the I like the rule half your age plus 7.
What's that?
That's
Wasn't that the
that's
rule?
The dating age. Yeah, it's like you shouldn't date anyone if they're younger than half of your age plus 7. So you're 30, 15 plus 7, 22.
22.
That's the lowest you can go.
Yeah.
22.
That's still too young for me.
But you're
Yeah.
40 and that's 27. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
Half
yeah.
your age plus 7.
I like how instead of going like minus something, they just go half your age. So there's still like a big enough gap between like a 70-year-old and they're like 40-year-old wife.
40, 42, 70-year-old man. That's not bad, bro.
No,
That's funny.
I date older women. It's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, but could you be like what, you're 30 now? So you couldn't date a 22-year-old girl.
No, I would feel like gross.
I
She'd be like, you want to hang out? She goes, actually, I have a final tomorrow, so I can't.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
just feel like a lot of dudes want like somebody they control. Like this dude, I saw a video of this guy who was 30 dating a 19-year-old, and he was like, most guys want a 19-year-old or somebody that age so they can shape the women they want. And I'm like, that's gotta be
Nigga, that's
rough,
weird.
though.
That's just gross and weird to me, dog.
But
Like,
that's also got to be rough because like you got to deal with 19-year-old cooking for a long time, like like the trial and error.
you got
of her
to deal
in the
with
kitchen is-
19-year-old conversations. You got to
Yeah.
deal with 19-year-old like stupid shit like that.
I
Like,
want to come home to cereal all night, dog.
I just,
Well, the difference is, what do you want in a relationship? Like, I wanted a partner, an equal that I could like turn to for help.
yeah,
Versus like, I just want someone to fill this role that I can fuck.
yeah, that's
You know what I
weird.
mean?
Yeah,
That's what
and a lot of people just want something they can fucking take care of.
Yeah.
And you stay home. I got everything else. And
Yeah.
That gets boring and old though to me.
That's why they
Exactly.
cheat on them.
Yeah, yeah. I would never want a housewife.
You'd never want a housewife?
No.
What do you mean by that?
I'd want to be a house husband.
Get a fucking
Fuck it.
job. What are you? Why are you at home?
Well, why? Well, what if like you have kids?
Then we'll go take
A
them to
nanny?
daycare.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's other avenues, but I feel like just staying at home being a housewife is weird.
Would you be a house
'Cause
husband?
I grew up in a household where both my parents had full-time jobs
Yeah.
and 3 kids. Yeah, and so it was like we made it. Why do you have to stay home and do nothing?
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, both my parents worked my whole life too, but like I think I probably would have been served better a little bit more if my mother was home more.
Really?
Yeah, like we were doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
We had this one woman who was, such a lovely woman, but we got to just tell her whatever we wanted to do. One time I put my brother in the fridge.
But I feel like as a kid, you're supposed to do dumb shit like that. Like
Not when there's a fucking babysitter. I was like, yeah, we're playing hide and seek. I'm putting Michael in the fridge. She goes, Jimmy, that's a great idea.
yeah.
And I'm like,
And then
he's going to suffocate and die.
but you got to like space the kids out because my sister, by the time I was a baby, was 9. So she was when I was fucking 4 and home by myself, she was old enough to be able to take care of me to where they didn't need a.
Yeah, I'm 14
Fucking
years
man.
older than my brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, yeah, there we go.
I was like, bro, I was not responsible. My mom was like, I can't leave the kids home with Jimmy. He's an asshole.
How old were you when your parents were like, okay, we can leave Jimmy home by himself?
By myself?
Yeah.
Probably 12.
Oh, brother,
But if I had to watch kids, 19, 20. Yeah, I wasn't good at that. I remember one time my mom and dad left me home with the kids, and I was playing video games, and they were like, we want to draw, but we don't have any paper. I was like, figure it out. So they just started drawing on the walls.
Yeah.
And my mom came home and freaked out. She goes, what are you doing? You're supposed to be babysitting. And I was like, yeah, they're all alive, aren't they? I was babysitting. I wasn't house sitting, okay?
So you're 14 years older than your
Yeah.
next. So
Not the next one, but the youngest one.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of 6.
Oh shit! You're the
So-
oldest.
Same.
Oldest, yeah.
Okay.
So
Gang.
yeah. So there's
The biggest split is 14.
14 years, first to 6.
What's the next? The
It's every
closest?
2 years.
Okay.
Okay.
There's one, like 2 kids where there's 3 years in between, but mostly it's 2 years between each kid.
My older sister
There's
is
a lot
like
of kids.
42, 43, and then my youngest is 26.
But are yours all from the same parents?
no.
No, I grew up in the same house with all 6 kids.
Oh shit.
It was, that's it.
Fuck.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a lot. Okay, I would understand in that situation having somebody stay home. Like if you have 6 kids, then
Yeah.
maybe there should be somebody. Equally.
bro, we used to get into shit. Like I remember my brother one time got angry at my sister, so he held her by her feet over the edge of the deck, and he's like, say it again, bitch, say it again. She's like, ah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I'm married now, which is so fucking weird to think of.
Yeah.
And like I'm thinking about kids and everything, and it's weird once that you don't think you'll change, but like I already realized that I have changed.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we got married on a Wednesday. On Thursday, she looks at me, she's like, so when do you think we're gonna have kids? And I'm like, give me a fucking minute. Jesus Christ. And because I've been thinking about it, dude, like I quit vaping because I'm like, I don't want my kids to be retarded because I love vaping. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like thinking about all these things and we're talking about it, and it's like, yeah, I kind of would like her to be home with the kids just because like I think I'm really getting scared of the idea of other people raising my children.
I can. Yeah.
There
I
are
can
so
do
many
that.
people that want to raise your kids and
Yeah.
give them these stupid fucking ideas
Yeah.
that I'm just like, yo, what if we just homeschool these motherfuckers?
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what my girl was like. She was like, I really want to homeschool my kid until like the end of middle school. Like put him in the high school in public, or maybe late middle school in public school.
Yeah.
But like homeschool for the early years.
I think the one problem with homeschooling is like they don't socialize well.
Yeah, I can
You need
see
to
that. Yeah.
put the kids in just to get socialized, but like
homeschool them, but then like give them like activities
Yeah,
where they're
sure.
with other kids
Yeah.
or whatever.
But like when you bring them to like homeschool activities, because they have those. There's like little meetups with just homeschool kids. All the other kids are fucking weirdos. Dude. Like, you know Greg DePaul? He was
Yeah.
homeschooled, and he would tell me about these kids, and he was like, yeah, they're fucking really weird. They're like just uber Christian, or like
Yeah.
my one buddy from high school, his name was James. He was homeschooled, and he walked into one of these homeschool meetings, and they're like, so what do you like to do? And he was like, oh, I really love playing drums. They're like, oh, I love instruments too. And he goes, do you like Van Halen? And the kid stops, and he goes, rock and roll is the devil's music.
Oh fuck yeah.
And it's like, that's who your kids are hanging
Yeah.
out with, you know?
Oh yeah.
So
That's
I don't know.
weird.
I kind of just want my kids to grow up as like these weird fucking hippie kids that have like a bit of redneck in them.
Yeah.
You know
Hell
what I
yeah.
mean? Like I want to teach them all jujitsu from a young age and how to like use guns, but I also want them to like eat vegetables that grow out of the ground.
Yeah.
straight from
That
the
they-
ground
yeah, that
before
they grow
washing that
themselves,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's weird. I don't know.
That's
dude.
kind of how I was raised. Honestly, we were shooting guns.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
fucking
Like, bro, we had the
farm
whole.
shit. Yeah.
Every time you tell me about how you were raised, I'm like, that's the fucking move.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I appreciate it a lot how I was raised. Like I really do, because I would have been a completely different person being raised in the city and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, because farm work that's real work, and so you sweat from. And I did farm work from 5, 6 years old till I was 18, 19, and so you just kind of have a different appreciation for actual hard work.
Man, I used to hate when my dad would wake us up on weekends to cut the grass. I would curse that nigga out.
Oh.
In my sleep. Fuck you,
Bro, we had so much fucking grass to cut, and my dad, we had on the riding mower. He would just make me use the push mower. He's like, you ain't using the goddamn riding mower. You gonna push? I'm building character. Shut
Dude.
Fuck.
But I think that's important. Like,
No,
I'm
it's
the
important.
only kid in my family, other than my 2 sisters, that ever had a job in high school. And
Oh, shit.
my brothers, they were just like, we're lacrosse players, so we don't have to have a job. And so they don't know how to work hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A lot of people don't know how to work.
My
hard,
mom would
man.
just sign me up for yard work for other families in the neighborhood. She'd be like, Jimmy, go spread that 10 cubic yards of mulch. And I'm like, am I getting paid? She would just laugh in my face.
That's the curse of being the oldest.
I know.
You got to experience all the bullshit that your younger kid.
But it's like, that's what I want. I want to fucking, do you know how nice
Yeah.
it'll be?
have
to
them cut
be-
grass, have them, muck some.
But okay, tell me this wouldn't be fucking incredible, right?
muck
Let's say
stalls.
10 years from now, 12 years from now, all 3 of us have kids. We all go to my house, your house, whatever, set up 3 lawn chairs, bunch of beers, just watch those motherfuckers do yard work.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what my dad would do.
Dude, that's the best thing in
Yo,
the world.
well,
Just telling your
We had
sons to
when
fucking
in Sherman
work.
we had cows and stuff, and
sweat.
so we had the barn or whatever, and then we had this real long driveway. And what my dad would do, bro, he would park the truck at the end of the driveway and have me and my brother carry these 50-pound bags of feed from the driveway all the way to the barn. And he would sit in a lawn chair and drink beers and record us with a video camera, just talking shit the whole time, smoking a cigar and drinking beer and just
Yeah.
recording us, not helping at all, and like purposely driving the truck all the fucking way down the driveway and just be like, "This is how you build character." That was his line. This is how you build character.
It is. For Father's Day, maybe like 3 or 4 years ago, my grandfather had a tree fall down on his property. So my dad got me and my brothers, went over to his house with chainsaws, and they just watched us chop the tree into little pieces and put it in the back of the truck.
Bro,
and
that
then-
sucks. I've chopped trees before.
Yeah, it was fucking
Have you
miserable.
ever
It
chopped
was-
a tree with a chainsaw, bro?
No.
It's horrible. Chainsaws don't go through trees real easy.
No, so you just
Not like in movies, bro. No, these shits get stuck.
and it was a fucking big tree.
Yeah, bro. It gets stuck, and then you got to like pull this chainsaw out, and it's
You
That
didn't go ahead with an axe.
So sometimes you can, like, you're really supposed to cut like a V into it,
Yeah.
and then go at it with the chainsaw so it falls over. But sometimes the V isn't deep enough, and then the tree starts leaning and it gets stuck on the chainsaw, and now you got this fucking 3,000-pound tree in between like the chainsaw and stuff. And while it's like it sucks. It's one of the worst fucking things to do.
It's not fun.
And then you got to chop the wood too. You can't just like take the full log. You got to, after you cut down the tree, you got to chop it with the axe, and that sucks too. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing in the movies with trees and chainsaws and axes, them niggas are lying. It's not that easy.
You ever
Also-
see them niggas making sculptures out of wood with
Oh, yeah.
chainsaws and shit?
Yeah,
Wild.
Yeah.
Or it's like, you know that sexy dude on TikTok that just like chops wood in
Yeah.
his fucking overalls?
Yeah.
That is not how it feels.
No.
Okay? You're
then-
sweating.
And then
Yeah, I
and
see
then they're only getting the good takes too. Like you don't always like just get it in one. Sometimes you get it in one smooth motion, but sometimes it gets stuck halfway. And then you
Yeah.
got an axe. It's that stuck in the middle of the fucking tree. You got 50 more of these bitches to chop into fours.
Yeah, I see comments on that sexy
Sucks, bro.
lumberjack dude saying, "Oh my God, why aren't more men like this?" It's like, bitch, I live in AC. What are you talking about?
I moved to the
around
city
trees,
for a
bitch.
fucking reason. What the fuck? I live in a studio apartment. Like what the fuck? Yeah. Chopping trees sucks though. That's one of the worst fucking things to do.
How do we get on this topic
I have
again?
no idea.
We're talking about
don't
like
remember.
what to do with kids, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh yeah. But
But if you know how to chop down a tree and chop wood, though, that's a good, useful tool to have just in case you need some wood or something. You know what I'm saying? I've never had that like situation pop up, but if a nigga ever gets stuck in the forest and all the guys an axe, like build something. I don't know.
Yeah.
that's what it was. Housewife. So
Housewife, yeah.
are you telling me you would not like it if like you came home every day and like your woman just ran up to greet you? She's like, "Hi Daniel, how are you?" Gives you a kiss, and then like dinner's already made on the fucking table. House is clean. Laundry's done.
Yeah, that would feel good, but I could do all that shit myself.
But why would you want to? I can fucking make a pizza myself, but I'm gonna go to Domino's. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I just feel like I don't need that. I'd rather have another source of income in the house than
But if you're a fucking comic, let's say you're making shit money. I mean,
okay,
fucking
in that
shitloads of money.
case, that case, all right, fine. But I would still like you to have something of your own.
Do you know what? Okay, this is actually really funny. So I saw it was a tweet where it's like, if you're poor, like really poor, then the wife becomes a stay-at-home wife to watch the kids because you can't afford healthcare or daycare. If you're like middle class, then like both parents probably work and then you get a daycare. And then if you're really rich, then the wife has her own business that loses you $20,000 a year.
No.
Yeah, something like that.
I feel like with that situation, that scenario, like coming home, like it would be cool at first, but then I feel like I'd eventually be like, all right, we gotta. I don't know.
You
I feel
wouldn't
like,
want a housewife either.
No, I would get bored with it. I would get bored and tired and like, oh, like I don't know, do something cool. I don't do something with you. Like you're a whole human that has a brain and a conscience. Understand we got kids, but like we got the money. Like you don't gotta just like do housewife shit. Go, I don't know, find a hobby, open a business and lose me money.
But I don't understand why you guys keep thinking that it's like it's not fulfilling.
Well, like
if I'm a chef, that can be fulfilling, right?
Yeah, but it's
what
also
if I just cook for not people that.
Well, it's like
me?
as a comedian though, it's like, all right, if you're touring, especially like a touring road comic, or whatever, and you're on the road most of the year and stuff, and I don't know, I'd much rather like have you with me. Honestly, come on tour with me. I don't know.
I feel like when people do the whole being a mom is a full-time job thing, it's like, no, it's not. Because like I said, I grew up with both parents in the household. My dad was cooking for us. He was doing laundry. He was doing all the shit that maybe like a traditional housewife would do when my mom was working late, and then she would come home, and they would like trade off the fucking duties. So like, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of.
Do you have a garden?
The garden?
Did you have a garden?
Yeah, we had like bushes with plants and shit there.
No, but I mean, like, let's say like, you have a garden and you're gardening actual vegetables that like you guys eat. Or like you have like chickens or like
no, we didn't have
shit like that.
No.
And then all of a sudden now that cuts down on prices. You know what I'm saying? Like you get like a fucking good woman that knows how to do all that shit.
Yeah.
And then I totally
that's kind of different because it's like you're
like
self-sustaining at that point. Yeah.
And
then you're doing something too, and you're kind of like
I agree. If you're gonna be one of those Xanax moms that sits at home and drinks wine and watches Oprah, that's not a fulfilling life.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I don't think that all housewives live that way.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. But I mean, that's a cool way to live though with the garden.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, bro. I grew up around a certain group of people, and I've seen like people like like couples when the husband will bring home his check and it's like, the wife is like, my money. It's like, come on. He worked hard for that. Let him decide where it goes.
But that's a completely separate thing. Like the way that my mind works, I'm never gonna have any money of my own. Like just the way that my family grew up was, my dad never really got anything of his own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's always just any money that we had went to either the kids or my mother. So in my head, I'm like, once I get married, I'm never gonna have any.
That's such a depressing. Like,
it's only depressing if you want things. I don't want anything.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You have what you want. Okay.
Yeah, look, I mean, I don't have style, so it's not like I'm gonna spend it on clothes. You know, maybe I'll buy a camera now and then, but I just like going and getting drunk and watching football games.
Yeah.
Go to a fucking going on vacation, dude.
You're already living like a father, dude.
Yeah. Dude, for sure. Like me and my dad are so similar that I already know how I'm gonna be when I get his age.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be normal throughout the week, and then I'm gonna go on a vacation once a month, and I'm gonna get fucking blackout drunk. I'm gonna get in trouble, and then I'm gonna be making up for it the next month. You know.
Dog, that's
Man, you gotta figure it out.
you gotta figure it out.
You gotta figure it out.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah. What a wonderful world.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I feel that though.
But like, you know, what do you think when you make your money? What are you gonna spend your money on?
Honestly, I would probably just buy like in my favorite like places. I'll probably buy like just a few cribs.
Perfect.
So I can have like, I'll buy a crib on the coast of Spain.
Okay.
I want a nice ass
Like
crib.
Ibiza or
Uh,
Barcelona?
nigga, where there's water and
Yeah, there's water in Barcelona.
Water, and I got a house, and I just want a bunch of books in that house and like a rocking chair. Yeah, I want a shit ton. For whatever reason, Spain makes me want to read. Like the whole time I was in
A nice
Spain.
big library.
Yeah.
With one of those wall fucking shelves. You know what I'm talking about?
And I just wanted to be like real simple wood. All wood in that bitch, rocking
like
chair.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, big glass window so I can see the beach and I get a bunch of natural lighting and just that's.
He's gonna have one of those ladders that just go on the wall.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I probably won't buy anything like too like Stu because I don't really give a fuck about like fancy cars and shit. I probably have some pretty dope old antiques, honestly, like old like just ancient shit.
This was Jimi Hendrix's toothbrush.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just different shit like that. I probably have like weird knickknacks and stuff like that, but I don't really expect myself spending crazy money on just shit I don't need.
What about you, Daniel? What are you spending your money on?
I don't know. Probably stupid shit. I'm probably be the same way. Just it'll probably all go to my family.
Yeah,
whenever I have a family.
That's how dudes do it, bro.
I'll just like keep a section tucked away whenever a new video game comes out.
Oh, you a big gamer?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Man cave?
I'm not a big gamer, but like there are certain games that I love and I'll play it all day, pretty much. Like this fucking Call of Duty Warzone, I love that shit, even though it's just nothing but racist 13-year-olds. Call of Duty, the beta for Modern Warfare 3 just came out. We've been playing that. And like the PlayStation Network went down, so you could only do game chat, so you can hear everybody. And all you hear is these guys are playing like a bunch of niggers. It's like, holy fuck. That's why I just put my mic on mute so nobody hears what I sound like. 'Cause as soon as you talk, hey man, they over there, niggers. Fuck, no, damn it.
It's fine.
You just gotta hide your blackness online, bro.
Well, listen, guys, we're over an hour.
Yeah,
This is a fun one. This is super fun.
was
Man, this has been two niggas in a pod.
Two niggas in a pod.
Greatest podcast in the motherfucking world.
And we are brought to you inside of Creek in the Cave studio.
Brought to you in part by.
Yeah, right?
I miss those old fucking commercials.
Yeah. I'm one of your hosts, Daniel West. You can find me at Sir D West. All my clips there. I'm producing a new show December 17th at Trinity Street Players. The poster's gonna go live soon. It's Let's Hear It for the Fat Boy show. I'm gonna be closing that bitch out. It's gonna be fucking fantastic.
Hell yeah, we doing X-rated comedy inside of a church.
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Satan. I am Jordan McDonald. You're the host of Two Niggas in the Pod. Follow me everywhere at Jordan the Unicorn. You'll see Sideshow Bob pop up. Once you see Sideshow Bob pop up, you know you're at the right motherfucking place. Mad shows coming up. Wonderful Unicorn Extravaganza once a month at Roscoe's Comedy Club. New show called Unicorn Underground at the newest and only basement club in Austin, October 28th at Black Rabbit Comedy Club on 5th and Brazos in downtown Austin. Motherfucking Jimmy Clifford, ones and twos per usual.
Peace.
This has been TuneApp. Watch us on YouTube. Everywhere else you find podcasts, subscribe, like, send comments, send toe pictures, send elbow pictures.
Make sure your feet is done too.
Yeah, only moisturized elbows. And if you can make your booty cheeks clap with no hands, please send those videos my way. Peace.
Cool. Good shit, guys.
Make those booty cheeks clap.